Going to give a speech about the plight of disabled children at the hands of WCPS. Before you start your arbitrary and capricious timer, you guys have a pattern and practice of allowing people to speak longer than 5 minutes who you agree with. I'm here speaking on behalf of 3 other parents. I'm going to try and be as quick as I possibly can. First, a good family friend, Tamar here. She's going to give a speech about the plight of disabled children at the hands of WCPS by and through a historical story that has significant relevance to exactly what happened to my disabled son at the hands of that man and the previous board. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Tamar at my sinister here.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, President Zentmeyer, Superintendent Sovine, board members, good evening. I'm here, as Mr. Porter stated, as a friend of the Porter family and advocate of Shaun Jr., who is a joyful, vivacious, smart, and sweet 5-year-old boy. Shaun is also deaf. Through either laziness, incompetence, or greed for federal funding of disabled children, his application to the Maryland School for the Deaf was slow-walked until such time as he was able to transfer.
Custer from bullying Derek Dyer's 10th grade daughter. This is your last warning. Don't do it. Coach Custer has been reported by multiple parents for bullying children at Clear Spring High School. It needs to stop. Anybody that's having problems with coaches, teachers, or anybody who's afraid to go to the school board and come up here and speak, I will take on the burden of doing it for you. You can email me any information you have about problems you're having with WCPS at the hands of David Savine at justthetips@usa.com. I will be glad to forward it to the board. If they don't take care of it, then I will come in here and it will be not a good situation. Anyhow, I'd like to thank all the voters that threw the scumbags out that were causing all the problems. I would like to reiterate that I don't like Dr. David Savine. I would like to warn all the parents listening to this right now. Dr. David Savine, instead of hiring from within and promoting from within WCPS, has been going to Montgomery County to hire principals. The reason why is that's where you find gay communist groomers like Mr. Putt in Frederick County, Virginia. You may have seen on the news where a principal was promoted from teacher directly to principal by Dr. David Savine, a guy by the name of Putt. That was before Dr. David Savine left Frederick County Public Schools and came to Washington County Public Schools. And Mr. Putt set up a LGBTQ plus flex class, and it was for love of LGBT whatever. I'm not into acronyms. It's ridiculous. This class was essentially a counselor that Putt put in charge, talking to 11, 12, and 13-year-old boys at the middle school Putt was in charge of about gay sex. So you have a mid-40s counselor talking about cocksucking with 11, 12, and 13-year-old boys. I don't think that's appropriate, but that is par for the course with Dr. David Savine. And he's continuing to do that in WCPS. All these problems you're having with principals that think they can do whatever they want, violate people's civil rights, defame people by having them removed from sporting events under threat of arrest. I mean, it's ridiculous. You guys, your attorney is either incompetent or is not paying attention. The amount of tortious actions going on at WCPS it's really remarkable how stupid and ignorant Dr. David Savine has been running the day-to-day operations in conjunction with the last board. Again, I would like to thank the citizens of Washington County for voting them the hell out of office. They had no business being near our children, trying to groom them to grow up to be LGTB whatever plus individuals for no reason. Right now, going viral on Facebook, I know you don't know this because this is happening now, is everyone is pissed off and outraged over a transgender flag at Smithsburg Middle. I don't know any of the context. All I know is there's a picture of it up on the wall above a sign that says librarian, like a door, and it says librarian. So people don't want that. Also, E. Russell Hicks is transitioning children. So you have a friend of mine. I don't want to give too much information because it'll identify the student, but essentially you have a student that was transitioned by the school. They even had forms ready to change the name to a fictitious name not recognized by the courts, not a name change through the state of Maryland in any way, shape, or form. E. Russell Hicks, this is an 8th grader, okay, who is now changed the name to from one sex to another. I'm not trying to out this particular child. But long story short, that just happened. That's going on right now. So we elected a new board to fix these problems, and I do understand you're playing catch-up with a very long laundry list of problems left from the previous board. But I do see one problem still sitting here right in front of me right now, and that's Dr. David Savine. He is a pedophile. Vel non. Period. Vel non. Pedophile. Vel non. You only have a track record of people who are trying to groom our children and people who are pushing gay, transgender crap down every single crevice of our children's throats. It's disgusting. They're under 18, don't talk about sex. It's real simple. I don't talk about straight sex with my straight child under 18. I don't want to talk about gay sex to my straight child under 18. There is reproductive health. That is a curriculum. Stop it with all this trying to tell kids they're boys or girls and girls are boys and you can switch genders. It's nonsense. The whole world has rebuked that way of thinking. There is no such thing as transgender children. There are people who have issues, mental issues, but by and large it's being pushed by the teachers' unions and elements in the Democrat Party. It is not recognized by science. Stop teaching it to children. It's not acceptable. I'm not done yet.
Shaun.
I was badly defamed by Stan Stauffer at the last meeting, and I am going to address that matter before this board. Stan Stauffer said myself and Miss Parkman, a mother of a disabled child, her son's name is Prince, not the artist formerly known as Prince. Anyway, Stan Stauffer said we represented other entities within the county. That is defamation. You tried to silence, not you guys, the previous board tried to silence the legitimacy of our concerns as parents of disabled children who have been harmed by WCPS by going around saying we represent other entities within the county. Who in the hell wants me to represent them, let alone an entity or an organization? I am being bashed by the Democrats. I'm being bashed by the Republicans. Obviously, I'm doing something right because I'm only concerned about my kids and my friends' children. The bottom line is I represent myself. I represent my son. Also, County Commissioner Randy Little Wiener Wagner called me out and said that I only came to these meetings for YouTube views and for money from YouTube. I get $0 from YouTube.
Excuse me, sir, your time is up.
Who are you?
Please step aside. Your time is up. Everyone else here is playing by the rules. You need to go.
Ma'am.
I'm sorry. This time is up.
Okay, rules that are ordinary, are arbitrary.
Everybody here has agreed that everyone gets 5 minutes.
Nobody agreed to that.
To that, I know I did agree to that, and I am an attorney in the state of Maryland.
You have a pattern in practice.
In the First Amendment. I suggest you step back before you.
Are you an attorney too, like she is?
And a lawsuit.
I'm sorry, I'm listening.